I welcome you all back to the session. And in the earlier lecture, we have discussed the three types of research writing papers. We have discussed the part of argumentative research paper. We have discussed the part of the analytical writing paper. And recently we have discussed the part that is related to the descriptive and the definition paper. Minutely observing the differences, we can say that each of such writing skill is basically dependent upon the purpose of writing. I again repeat, each of these writing skills are basically dependent upon the purpose of writing the paper, right? So on the similar way, there are many more methods that can be expressed, and the write-up can be done keeping just some of the rules and the regulation in the mind, and the paper can be developed. So moving ahead, now we will discuss some another method in developing the research paper. Okay. So now the fourth method is compare and the contrast research paper. Compare and contrast research paper. The topic coverage is divided into authors and critics. It means that for the particular topic that you have selected, now you will gather the information. One will be in the favor and another will be of the critics that are against that particular research. Now, better we will take with the help of an example later on. We will just discuss the parts and then we can discuss it with the help of example. Okay. So the data collection will be in the form of two sections. One will be the papers that are in the favor of the particular topic or the particular research or work, and another will be the part of the critics that are not supporting the particular research. Different viewpoints are studied. Both the sides are described in the balanced way. That means the research writer should not involve in the biased decision. Again, I repeat, while writing these papers, the research writer should not fall in the biased condition. It means that with the prejudiced mind, just they cannot favor or they cannot turn the critic. It is important to express both the point of views of the people, those who favor some particular thing, and the people, those who are not in the favor of that. The researcher favor one on the side of comparison. Now, after describing anything, after comparing the points, after setting out the points of differences, then it is the part of research writer. It is the part of research writer after comparison to favor one of them. It means that to express that with which work the research writer feels more appropriate. Express justification for the supported extent. It means that if the research writer supports the particular part, either the critic or the one, those who are doing the particular research conduction, that means either of the side of comparison, why the research writer is supporting that particular group needs to be justified. The basic differences in the argumentative and the compare and contrast research paper is that over here both the sides are well studied and favor to one side, right? While in argumentative, the views are against the earlier research expressed. So the basic difference is that in compare and contrast, both the sides are studied. The people, those who have done the work in the favor and say it is good, for the same work, the work that is being done by the critics and the reason for not supporting the work. And then the researcher favors one of the side, either the critic or the one who are supporting the work. But in argumentative, what is done? Complete research papers are studied and then the argument is placed for the research works and it is neither in the favor of one. Okay, so this is the basic difference. Now, if we take an example, the example can be a paper that is expressed about the working style of government body or a leader in the country. So this is very simple part of research, that somebody is undertaking the leadership quality of any of the leader, and basically when they start collecting the data, they will find majority of the papers in the favor of that leader as well as the critics for that leader. Now after going through each and every details and then comparing, then the research writer will favor one of the side on the basis of comparison, right? A paper that aims to express proposed industrialization near village or forest area. Now again, this is a part in which somebody wants to do the urbanization, somebody wants to develop the industrialization in the particular region which is the forest area and which is near to the village. So again, there will be the two parts of the view. Some people will favor this part of work, in which they will say that the more job opportunities will be available, while the another sector will say that it will again create a huge impact on the environment and ecology. It will create the pollution, and it will create the impact on the health of the villagers, as well as it will create the condition in which the villagers need to be rehabilitated. So again, there are 2 points of views, and then after studying all the work of various people, then comparing it, at the last the research writer will favor any one side. So this is how the compare and the contrast research paper is being done. Okay, so till now we have discussed now argumentative, analytical, we have discussed about the description and definition, and we have discussed just now the comparison research paper, right? So in the next lecture we will discuss some more part. Thank you.